Some massive transfer moves so far this window, but who are the best 5? I've compiled my list slightly controversially, so we're going to throw it open to the panel to pull my ideas about. I've gone for Lukaku, Costa, Alexis, Sanchez, Di Maria and Balotelli. We're joined by Dave from Squawka. First and foremost, mate, I mean, you must clearly be in full agreement.
No, I'm afraid I'm going to go Costa 1. You know, I think he's been absolutely outstanding since he's joined Chelsea.
Okay.
28 goals in the league last year.
So we're going to see how well the clock holds up. Costa 1, yeah.
Then Di Maria 2. I think United have been lacking creativity.
All right,
Di Maria registered 17 assists in La Liga last season, more than any other player in Europe's top 5 league, definitely number 2.
I should have an assistant for this is fine.
Then I'm going to go Lukaku number 3.
Okay, Lukaku 3, okay.
Sanchez 4, and then Balotelli number 5. I think Balotelli's going to start well and just going to fade.
Right, cool. Okay, anyone? Andy? Agree?
Oh, I think we'll have a little bit of a switch in the middle order here.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Hello, sorry about that. not worked out well for Di Maria already.
Okay.
United are having a terrible week.
So what are you going to swap them around?
I think
Alexis
I'm going
at 3.
Stick Di Maria back up there. I agree with Dave for Di Maria. Is expensive, but United need him, and that's simply the way it is. Alexis, of course, we're talking about overpaying with Di Maria. Arsenal did exactly the same with Alexis because if they'd have played their cards right, Barcelona are very bad at selling. They probably could have got him for 10 million cheaper. I find it very hard to see beyond the price with Lukaku, and as me and Ray were saying earlier, not a great start to the season for him. Balotelli, I just don't really see as fitting with Liverpool.
Yeah, no, I think he's dead right there. I think with the Costa for me, okay, yeah, I didn't go with that initially. Perhaps I've had my opinion swayed slightly, but I think you're dead right there. Since Didier Drogba at his peak, you know, they haven't had a player who can come in and do that same thing. Not just lead the line, not just hold the ball up, but also get in beyond as well. He's almost like the complete centre forward.
It could be the missing link. Exactly what Van Persie did for Manchester United. Hit the ground running. That's the main thing for when you get a player into, especially forwards. You know, they get into the straight away. He had a great pre-season, scoring 4 goals in pre-season. And he's carried that on. So just for the sake of not you having to take any things off in case it falls apart, I'm very much with Andy. I think Costa's going to be, you know, he could win him the league this year. Di Maria is a big signing. He's got to prove it now in the Premier League, but he's a quality player. And that's what sort of players that Man United need. Sanchez, I think that was a real. He had a great World Cup. I think the Arsenal fans are very, you know, looking forward to seeing him play on a regular basis. He's going to get better as the season goes on. Lukaku. Big money move, you know. I think Chelsea have been brilliant in this transfer window. The signings they've let go.
On the Lukaku thing, I actually think it's a lot of money for Everton to spend, a massive amount for Everton as well. Let's not forget, you know, they're not, you know, they're famed for not being the biggest spenders in the transfer market per se. But what I think Martinez has done a very clever thing there, because look at what he achieved last season, and so much of that was based around Lukaku leading the front line. And when the loan ended, you thought, how are they replacing him? Well, they've replaced him with him. So it's a lot of money, but it works for Everton.
I don't think they're going to lose a lot of money on either.
If they're going to sell Lukaku on, if he's going to have a good season, it's going to have to be one of the big boys who's going to buy him. Chelsea aren't going to buy him back. So
although there is precedent to say that they're not against buying players
with a little bit of a premium, you could say, but it's not with their current financial model. So who are you thinking? Arsenal aren't going to pay 35
Manchester
million
United.
for him, really. It's got to be United.
I'm sure if he keeps Everton in the European positions, then I'm sure they can.
And I do feel sorry for Balotelli because he's 5th at the moment, and he's not even kicked a ball yet.
No, it's true.
So it's one of them situations, but he's so 50-50. What's going to happen with him? That
just quickly, so Dave, obviously Squawka.com. Statistically, if you had to pick one there, who would be the most likely to have a return on their fee?
I'd probably say Lukaku, yeah. 28 goals in the last 2 seasons of the Premier League. Only 2 players, Suarez and Van Persie, have scored more in the last 2 years. So he's got calibre. But I think that, me personally, I'd stick him in 3 over Sanchez. Sanchez scored 19 goals in the league last season, 17 coming at home. So he likes his own turf. So maybe for Arsenal, that they maybe struggle away from home, you could say, in a way. Maybe not the right player for the job, but, you know, all good signings, I'd say.
I really thought you were going to justify my inclusion of Lukaku first there. Never mind. So there you have it, the definitive top 5 list of the best signings this summer. Is there anyone we've missed, though? I'm sure there's 1 or 2 players who... Fabregas, yeah, I haven't mentioned him. Fair play. Let us know in the comments below.
When you get to the till.
So you know what? Let's get them both in. Why not? It's a big basket.
Khedira, Carvalho.
Oh, wow, let's get them both in. I'm sure Arsenal fans will be happy to hear that.
I think we need 2 strikers more than